Everybody asks me what gloss that I wear. This is it. This. Hey y'all. Some people like to see you struggle. Some people like to see you stressed out. They like to see you struggle. And you can't talk about anything about yourself in front of them. It's always, I just thought about this. Wow. Interesting. I didn't even think about this before. I just thought about this. Some people you cannot talk about yourself in front of. That's what it is. I never thought about that, guys. Wow, that was an epiphany. I just had an epiphany. I never talk about myself. I honestly never do. Wow, that's interesting. Like when I'm around people, I never talk about myself really. I noticed that. Wow, that's good. There's a reason why I don't talk about myself. All this dust. Hello. Some people like to see you struggle. Hi. Make sure you like the live and subscribe if you're new. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. Anyhow, I was thinking to myself, did I eat dinner tonight? No, I didn't. I'm not eating dinner tonight. I'm not. I'm not eating dinner because I'm not washing any dishes. So I'll just probably not eat. I'll probably be fasting, to be honest, because I don't want to wash any dishes. That's the only reason why I'm not eating anything. Oh, I gotta tell them my sink is clogged. I don't like them coming here. Because my sink is clogged too. Really, that's the reason why I don't want to wash dishes. So, and I have my sink is clogged a little bit. I just found out it was clogged yesterday. Maybe I should get the Drano. I'll order Drano. But the point is, some people, they don't. If I ever had oxtail, of course. I'm Jamaican, honey. Well, I'm Jamaican. I had oxtail plenty of time. I grew up on oxtail. Oxtail or rice and peas. I grew up on that. Yeah. Most people are haters. Most people are haters. And I decided, and I realized that. That's the truth. Most people are haters, especially these days. If it's the last days, all right, this is the last days. Biblically, if you don't believe in God, the Bible, you gotta believe in something. Most of these people are haters, right? Because when you sit down around them, they always got something negative to say about people. It's constant. It's like too much. There's this one particular person. It's just like, how can you be such? I can't be around this person anymore because it's just like, how is it that you're so negative and you're so young? Some people were so young, and I was just like, this person's a hater. Constantly. Everything is negative. Most of these people now are haters. They like to see other people downfall. This is what people are fueled on. Next time I'm bringing my Bible out so I can explain it to go deeper in it. Seriously, one of these days I got to read it, bring it out because it's so real. The Bible is like it tells a story of what's happening now. These people are nothing but haters. Thank you. That's all they are. And they love to see other people downfall. And it's in their heart, the negativity. And you know, biblically it says mankind is desperately wicked. Do you know what it means to be desperately wicked? This is biblical. This is not something I'm making up for attention on the internet. Hi. Do you know what it means to be desperately wicked? Make sure you guys come and like the live, because I only see one like. Like the live and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm serious. We talk about real stuff, end times now. If you don't believe what I'm saying, right, and you see what's going on around the world, and you really still don't believe what I'm saying, there's no hope for you, baby. There's no hope, because this is biblical. It says mankind is desperately wicked. It's not just wicked. That's a serious statement right there. That's a serious statement. Saying mankind is that's biblical, right? And I realize I can't be around the poison. I can't, because people struggle so much, and a lot of us go through stuff. So to be rejoicing at somebody's downfall, I can't be around it. I cannot be around the rejoicing of other people's downfall and finding other people's bad luck, misfortune, entertainment. I can't be around it. I have to have my own peace. I got to protect my mental health. And when you work with the public, you get to see how devilish they are. And you work with so many of them. So many different people, so many kinds. And you also have to keep in mind when I tell you these people are wicked. Wicked people form groups. They get up in groups. They gather in groups. They're never alone. And this is biblical. They form groups to go and bring down somebody. To lay traps for others. That's what they do. Wow. The Bible is so real. And you know what it said? Another thing that I find real about the Bible, God's word. Another thing I find real about it, right? I'm going to tell you another thing. And I always mention this verse. This is one of my favorite verses. Cursed is the man who trusteth in man. Do you understand what that means? You know what it means to be cursed? You said, Auntie, what did I study in school? I study beauty. Actually, I was a finance major when I was in college, but I did drop out because one statistic came up when I was in statistics. I'm done. I'm like, this is not breaking my brain for this. Put your trust in God Almighty, not no man. It says mankind is desperately wicked, and cursed is the man who trusteth in man. You never trust people. You can like people. Love is not trust. If you look at the definition of love, it's not trust. You can love somebody and not trust them. Love is patient, kind. It does not keep record, but there's no mention of love is trust. Because God already told you cannot trust anyone. Oh, I don't know the definition of marriage. You gotta look into it. I can only tell you stuff that I know, that I'm sure about on this channel. That's the only thing I can tell you. Oh, for me, it's you. You want to marry me? Oh, thank you. Where's the ring? Anyhow, But it's crazy that I'm saying all this stuff. But in reality, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hi, Jacob. Right? But a lot of people love to see your downfall. They're haters. I'm telling you this, right? Don't believe anything that they're saying. When in their heart, they're haters. And don't trust nobody in the workplace. Don't trust nobody in no competitive environment. Don't trust nobody that's in competition with you. Always be suspicious, period. I'd rather be suspicious than found wanted, period. That's it. I'd rather be suspicious. Always be suspicious of people. Oh, you're paranoid. You're paranoid. Okay, good. I'm paranoid. Always be suspicious of people. You say you trust me for sure? What if something happens? Thanks for trusting me though, but I'm gonna try to keep my word the best way I can, even though I came late for the live. I had to work. But I'm just saying how reality is in life, and you gotta wake up. I want people to wake up and realize the truth about life, about society. They're full of hate. And they find any reason to hate you. You're black. I could see the devil in people. I could just look right at them. You're black. Yes, I'm black. And I look better than you. And then also they will say, oh, you got weave-in. Okay, I have a weave-in. Good. Thank you, I have weave-in. But guess what, baby? Even if you put the weave on your head, this weave, that same weave, I put it on your head, you still look exactly the same. So you're still the same person. So even if I put this weave on your head, you're still the same person. It's not going to do nothing for you. So weave is not making or breaking me. Because it can break, it cannot make you. People are so full of hate, negative, and toxic and poisonous. If you get in any entanglement with people, like a business deal, make sure your lawyer is fully involved and everything is documented, fully signed, fully read over. Everything is done the proper way. Are you nuts? You said finally you started believing in love at first sight, but you didn't send me a gift. You didn't send me a thank you. You say you love me and you don't send me any money. I can't believe that. If somebody loves you, they want to make sure you're okay. Now, all right, there's another thing I want to say. Don't trust these people. They're haters. Most of, I can't because it's like I could feel people energy, and it's just like I could see people so through them so much. You cannot, you have to dim your light in front of them if you have anything good going on. So that's why it's better to be alone. Not alone. I don't want people to be alone, because biblically it says it's not good for a man to be alone, because when one fall, there's someone to pick him up. So biblically it's not good. But you have to have time alone, because Jesus went in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. You have to be able to have time alone so you could be yourself, be free. Have your own thoughts. Be an individual. Stop being like everybody else and these haters, because most of them are poisonous. All is negative thoughts. And some of these haters, wicked people, they're teaching the innocent kids that, right, about negative thoughts. And it's just like the kids, they don't even know how to get out of this hate and this mentality, because this is programming them. It's a vicious cycle. It is a vicious cycle. That's why you have so many haters, and they start young. They had a teenage boy that took a life. Teenage boy, not in New York. I don't want to say the area. That took a life. Young boy. They start young and they preach the hate into the kids with that rap music. That drill is the poisonous music that ever existed. And they put that into the kids, that hate. They put that into them young so they could be impressionable. So when they put that hate, that drill music into the kids young, that cycle never ends. That violence, who's behind the music though? Who's behind, and the frequencies that they use in the music to make the music brainwashing, because there's frequencies like 4 point, like 3 point something hertz of frequency in that music to program you and brainwash you. Demonic. It's truth. I'm speaking the truth. There's a lot of negativity in the world. Most people are haters. You have to dim your light in front of them. You can't really talk too positive because it's a lot of these people. When you say anything positive about yourself, it's just, they don't want to encourage or uplift. They just want to tear you down. They like to see you down. Hey, they don't want to uplift, or they just want to tear you down. You ever see them sitting up in a group? Oh, you're what? Oh, I can't stand, huh? I'm never gonna be around a bunch of women that's sitting there with this ghetto trashy attitude, talking about I can't stand, huh? I'm not. I'm not ever going to sit around those type of women ever. Oh, you say most people are insecure. You're right. I'm never sitting around. I'll never say never, but I am trying not to avoid sitting around a bunch of haters talking bad about somebody, gossiping, talking about I can't stand her. There's nothing I hate more than a hater. That's me. There's nothing I hate more than a hater. And then I'm gonna sit around there with this chick. There's this one person that she made my skin crawl like I don't know. But you're sitting there, you don't know me from a can of paint. But you're speaking on me. And then when I violate you, I'm the problem. Because I'm very disrespectful. If you ask anybody, but I'm very like, I will never just go up and problematic against people. But my mouth is very vile. My mouth is, you have never heard me go off. God knows. My mouth is very disrespectful. If you ever heard me, if I ever went off on you with my mouth. So there was a hater that spoke up against me. I don't want to go too much details. But it's just like, you don't want to provoke me. You don't really know me. You don't want to. Trust me. I'm not the one. Because the stuff that I say to you, once I say it out my mouth, I'm going to have to call the cops, because you're going to want to. You say okay, let's go. You are a warrior. Please keep raising the vibration of the world. Keep negativity out. Remember who you are and always trust your gut instinct. Stay strong. That's true. Thank you so much. You got to trust your gut. Okay, so brown skin. I dealt with this yesterday. A coworker was eyeing me, mugging me because she heard a client comment on my work ethic. Honey, let's get it into it about the coworker. One time, one of them, I went to the job. I had my big bag. I had my cube. I was just smooth when I went up in that job, period. So I went up in that job. I was looking cute. And she was like, oh, what are you doing here? And she asked me, how? And I said, oh, I work here. And she was looking me up and down. Then she started speaking her language. Ay, caramba, kere. I was like, oh, really now? She started speaking her language. Why you couldn't speak English? And you're very fluent in English, because she didn't want me to know what she was saying. Haters, you don't know me, but you already hate me from the gate. And I knew it was going to be a problem day one. And it was a problem. I could tell you about my experience at that workplace. It was a problem, but I'm not even going to go there. But when it comes to these haters, they full of hate. They wake up hate everything, and it's just like, how could you think like this? It's like everything is negative, everything is bad. Everything when I'm standing next to you, always no the oh this person that it's just like Jesus. I can't be around that. Be so am I lying though? I know. I tell me if you feel me. Hi, tell me if you feel me, yo. You got tell me if you these haters. Everything is negative. I'd like to be by my in my own mental health, my peace. I gotta protect my brain. I can't be around the constant. And you can't say nothing positive about yourself. Cause and you know what? And they always talk. And you know, notice. Tell me if I'm wrong about a hater. Cause I just got an epiphany earlier. Do they always talk about themselves? And I want to look deeper into it and do more research about this behavior, because most people have the same personality. Most of the, especially these women, men are like that. Some of the men are the men are haters too. Because the person I'm talking about that's always negative is a man. Always. You say you're gonna snap one day and they gonna think I'm a whole different person after here. Don't snap at work. I told y'all that. Don't you can listen, not at work. Do not. Do not. One of them tried to let me snap at work. I'd rather just walk away. Trust me, don't snap at work. That's your money. That's your money. So you gotta control yourself. I'm haters will provoke you. But you have to master your own self to control yourself. Because haters, they will definitely provoke you. They're full of hate. These women. But the men is not going to child. The men are haters too. Most people are haters, period. And they don't like, you have to make yourself small in front of them. It's all about them. The dumber they are, I'm telling you the honest truth. This is one of the realest things I'm going to be right. The dumber they are, the more they talk about themselves. Again, the dumber they are, the more they talk about themselves. And then you can find out how little they accomplish. And it's not even, it's just like, what do you, like, this is not, like, and what do you, it's just, these people nowadays, and this is biblical, this is not something I'm making up, because you said, girl, you be coming on live at nighttime, either before I be ready to make a move, but be saving me. I be saving you. Thank God, girl. I gotta save you, because I gotta get to people who relate to me, who gets it. The real ones I gotta get to. The ones who get it. Because you know the devils, they're the provokers. There's nothing up here. I'm telling you. You gotta understand. Do some research. Some people, they have no inner dialogue. Nothing is there. And the dumber they are, the more they talk about themselves. That's why you kind of have to dim your light. And I think it's attention they're seeking. Now that I just put two and two together, it's attention they're seeking. Because you know they all have the same person. And they want to talk about themselves and gain attention. And you sit back and you say, wow, this person's the biggest idiot I ever met. I want you to just like stay silent. Guys, I want you to stay silent and really listen to people who talk the most about themselves. You can't get a word in, because most of them are the dumbest people you'll find. I'm serious. And that's the thing I never tolerated, even when I was a little girl. I don't care. I'm not tolerating sitting there hearing about you for too long, because I have my thoughts that I gotta entertain, and I got to think. I can't hear. But anyway, that's not the point. That's not the point of the video. A lot of people like to see you down. Let something good be happening for you. They will never mention it. Nobody knows about it, but let something bad. They make a loud announcement speech about it on attention. Hear ye, all the chicken heads in the coop. Let something happen bad to you. These chicks. Hear ye, all they get the coop together. All the chicken heads get together and start clucking, and they'll make an announcement about it. That's the reason why I like to keep my life private. And I'm not lying. The men are haters, the women are haters. Most people are full of hate. I don't know how they became like, it's just they need, I don't know what they need, but that's, I'm not the person to tell people what they need. But I could tell you, me working, you guys probably don't see as many people as I see. I see so many people a month. I see thousands of people a month. Hundreds, I would say hundreds. I would say hundreds of people a month. And these people, some are the normal, know how to behave themselves in public. But I could see the devil in them. I can see the devil in most people. They can't hide. They can't trick me. You said the rich have divided us. This is biblical. This is not about the rich. Even this is, mankind's been wicked. People have been like this since the beginning of time. God couldn't contain them. They had their own will. For Adam and Eve, biblically based off of biblical stories, Adam and Eve had their own will. They wasn't even obedient to God, the maker, the creator. After they had it all and they threw it away for this life. From eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. They didn't know evil, they only knew good. So when they opened up that portal to the knowledge of good and evil, that was it. Anyway. Most people like to see you doing bad. They're haters. Most people are like that. They're negative. They're toxic. They sit up and bring you down. They love to form a group and talk. There's no one to stop them too. A lot of times in these groups, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. There's really no one to stop them or to neutralize the group, because most people have that same mentality. A group of haters. Right? Also, so you said when I traded my car in for a truck, I didn't say nothing. And they seen me getting in. They like, oh, why you didn't tell me you got a new truck? I'm like, do I report to you? That's the thing about it. Congratulations on your truck. But me, me personally, I'm not a person that even pay attention to stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you have a nice truck if it's fly or something, but I don't know. Those things don't bother me about what people have. It doesn't. What people have does not bother me. It never concern me at all. That's your things. And if you want to give me a ride, now if we're going out together to the beach and you have what kind of truck I like? Anyway, let's not even get into detail. Let's stay on topic. But congratulations on your truck. And they don't need to see what you got going on. That was a hater. Maybe she's not a hater. Why you didn't tell me you got a truck? Let me look into it. She was like, why you didn't tell me you had a truck, right? I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, because why should you have to call and say, hey, I have a truck? Are you close friends? Or depending, if you're close friends, hey girl, I'm just even still you wouldn't announce it all the time. You wouldn't be announcing. It all depends, you know? You're not gonna announce the things that you have because you got it for yourself. I get how you move. I get it. You're not really making no announcement. You just went and got your truck for you. You wanted to upgrade. Yeah, I got you. Okay, so you said you're doing something right where you got them haters though. Jesus was morally perfect and there were still people hating on. Oh, of course. That's interesting. Yeah. Because it's just like, and it's not even them hating on you. If you listen, look how deep it is. If you listen, understand how deep it is. It's not only them hating on you or me or particular. They're just hateful. They also hate themselves. It's not. It's way deeper than just being. They hate themselves. It's just constant inflation of ego, looking for attention. It's and they like to see you down, and you got to shrink yourself. Some people are there. This is a point I wanted to make in this video. Some people, they're only comfortable around you when they could stand over you, like they're better than you. Whatever position they put, yeah, they hate themselves. And whatever position they want to put you in, like they want to say put you in their box, like you're this person. Like say for instance, I'm black. I know within myself I'm black. But they're saying putting me in a white box and saying, you're white. You know you're not white. They want to put you into that position, that box. Right? I don't know if I'm even making any sense. They want to put you in a box that who they want you to be, who they think you are. But they don't, you get what I'm saying? It's like an imaginary, I don't know how to explain it. You know how some people, they don't know you, right? But they have a whole idea of, like, they think they know you in a sense, right? Because you have to dim your light so much in front of them so they could be the star, they could be shining, and you feel yourself doing it. Like, you can't really talk about yourself because, you know, it's all about them. You can't really talk about yourself. So it's like you have to dim your light, and you know, it's like an energy. You could feel that energy when you have to dim your light and you can't really talk about yourself. They know what you're doing, but they would never acknowledge it, or they would never ask, how is it going? But they know exactly what you're doing. It's a certain energy. It's everything is energy. Controlling. Is that what it is? So her tone changed. Like, you didn't tell me you got a new truck. Her chin. Oh, so you didn't tell me you had a new truck. Are you guys close friends? So I can understand the what she could have been thinking. Are you close friends, or is it the same girl hating at work that said that? Because then I could like read into the dynamics of the whole situation. Because it all depends on, like, if you're friends, you're cool. Like, if you're mad, you're like, if your best friend just bought a new car, you're like, girl, you didn't tell me you had a car. We could go clubbing. We could go out. Oh my God, why you didn't tell me? That's one way. Or is like a hater at your job. Like, you didn't tell me you had a car. You didn't tell me you had a car. Like that. That's a hater right there. You didn't tell me. Versus a friend, like, girl, she's leading into you. Versus a hater pulls back. But haters will always pull back. But somebody who's into you leads, like, girl, hater, body language matters. All of that matters. Oh, no, she's a hater. Anybody who talks to people that don't like you is also don't like you. They're not fully for you. Put it that way. It all depends. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. But really and truly, a lot of people they'll like you better. Think about this dynamic. You got me? Okay, perfect. All right, cool. So damn, I forgot my chain of thought. Listen to this dynamic. If you start doing good, the same people that you're close with, oh, they don't like you no more. Why? They don't like you no more. Why? They probably don't like you no more because there was always in secret competition. Like, yeah, well, I got more than her. I didn't know they had this. Somebody opened me up to this mindset. When you talk to people, you get to see how sick their mind is. Right? When you talk to people, you get to see how sick their mind is. That's why you always have to listen a lot. Oh, this stuff I can't make up. And I hope y'all catch some wisdom from this channel. Honest to God, because this is all real stuff. I hope you get some wisdom from this channel. Like, subscribe if you're new. You realize she was insecure? Of course they're insecure. Women are programmed to be insecure in society, to compete. Please let it go and let God. Please avoid conflict. Let it go and let God. Avoid conflict. Please avoid conflict. Only way you have to get in some conflict if they kick your door down and they come in your house. Try to avoid all conflict these days with people. Say, listen, I don't listen. You go your way, I go mine. You're that way, I'm this way. Try to avoid all conflict. Because this nowadays, too much conflict is going on and people's taking it way too far. Hurting each other, taking lives. Mankind is desperately wicked. It says it. Don't get into no conflict with nobody. Because guess what? You don't know what they do to you. Try to avoid conflict. Never be the initiator. Just try to walk away. If you have to defend yourself, then you have to defend yourself. But me personally, I always try to avoid conflict. If me and you cannot agree, I try to stay in my corner and you stay in yours. But the reality is, most of these people, they like to see you down. That's why she was upset when you got your car, when you got your truck. I'm not saying you was down before, but she would have preferred to see you down. That's why she's upset. She would prefer to see you not have a car. She would prefer to see you with the Metro card or a Uber. I don't know what you guys take in your state. Maybe that's what it is. She probably don't want you to have a car. Some people don't want you to have anything. That's some of their mindset. Like, oh, I don't want her to have a car. I guess that's their mindset. Who knows? We have to overcome evil with good. No, how do you overcome evil with good? With prayer. Pray. I don't know if you overcome evil with good. You don't go into no evil man's face and give him a slice of cake. You stay away. You have to overcome evil with street smarts, discernments. That's how you overcome evil. Watch a snake from far and you don't get too close to it. That's how you overcome evil. Street smart and discernment. Knowing how to move in a room full of snakes. Knowing how to see something, see the behavior, see the pattern. Say, oh, no, I've been around this type before. Being careful. That's how you overcome. Not with good. You don't go up to no evil wickedness and be good to no devil. This is not a fairy tale. This is real life. Prayer is prayer and street smarts. And watching out for people. Proximity, whatever. Don't have people too close to where they can cause harm or create damage. Just being street smart and wise. Having, that's it. But I don't think being good, you can't overcome evil to be good. Because these devils will take your goodness as your weakness. And take it even further with you. But yeah, you have to dim your light in front of some certain people. You can't really shine because they're going to get upset. They're going to be mad. You have to be like, you can't be your full self. Even some of these relationships too, this is why you're not growing, because you can feel the energy. You can't really shine. Because they don't support you. They don't really love you. They're not really your support system. So you have to dim your light in your relationship because even your partner is a hater. Sad to say. And also, I was listening to Machiavelli and everything like that. And you, the way you need to be low key about anything that you have. Like, when you, if you really have money like that, not me. I'm not speaking about myself. I'm saying you, because you just got a new truck. You balling, right, sis? If you balling like that and you really got a new truck and you got it, please be low key about what you have. Please be low key about what you have. If you just got your new truck and you're having all these things, and if you're like, I don't know, like, try not to show too much of what you have. That's all I'm saying. You could park around the corner if it's at the workplace, or you could park somewhere else. Try to be more a little bit low key if you can. If you can. Thanks for subscribing. That's all I'm saying. I think it might be a good idea nowadays to be low key if you, because you see how you having a vehicle, a mode of transportation, a nice vehicle, and it brought up so much jealousy, right? So it's best to just not talk about anything that you have. Even though you might be excited, but you don't talk about it. You were smart about it, right? You didn't even talk about it. You know what you're doing, but you're doing right. It's just that she happened to see you in your car, in your truck. But if you can, whenever you can, be low key about what you have. Because then you set up yourself for, God forbid, not you, but in general, God forbid. I'll be low key about what you have, and God forbid, people could want to rob you if they think you have anything. Just be low key. You want to show, unless you're strapped and you have like a man around you, you don't want to show material things too much. True story, right? Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I keep it real on here. You know, that's how people are. Even like this stuff, so much stuff I've seen, man. I've seen so much. It's just, listen to me. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot, honey. And just a little bit. I never even said it, but on this channel, you could see that I've seen a thing or two. People hide, but let me tell you something. Your man should not even know how much money you're sitting on. Period. Every black woman knows that. You're so jealous of me. Where's my moderators tonight? I'm removing every moderator off this channel. Because y'all, this guy came in here and said something really nasty to me. And you know what? I'm the type of woman, I will call the police on men in real life. That's the type of person I am. The police will be contacted on men in real, right away. I don't hesitate to call the police on men in real life. Man, whomever, police is, I will call the police. Anyhow, I don't know how that came about. Just be careful to not show no material things when if you see that you're getting a little haters, because you never know how far people will take it now. People are unhinged. They're unhinged, okay? But the point is, they like to see you down. A lot of times you got to keep your head down around them. You can't, they know exactly what you're doing, but they won't mention it. They won't even ask about it. They know there's a reason why they don't mention or ask about it. They don't want to make you feel good or positive or uplifted in no type of way. They want to make you, it's a game. This is how these people are, and they all operate this way. Not all, but majority. And it's like when you read people so well, I just can't be around you. I can't bother with them. Because I was just like, it's just like you're just a typical. You're just one of those. You're just one of them. You're just one of those. Oh, that's a beautiful statement. I like that statement. That was beautiful. Um, I believe people who genuinely love you will bring you closer to God and encourage your growth on as a whole. That's true. Not tear you down or make you feel like you have to shrink yourself. Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to say. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that. That was a nice statement. I'm going to read it again. I believe people who truly love you will bring you closer to God. Absolutely. And encourage your growth as a whole, not tear you down and make you, oh, you know what? I'm going to text my friend right now. Now that you speak about love, I'm going to text my friend. Let me get my cell phone. Hold on. Oh, my church sis. Let me text her because you said people who truly love you bring you closer to God, and she did help me get closer to God. Let me hit her up because where's she at now? Okay, now that remind me. That was sweet because someone I remember one of my down times and I was like going through it with her and stuff. She invited me to church, and the time I was having cramps, I was having bad cramps. She brought me this herbal stuff. I was like, you know what? That was really sweet. That's true. People who care about you do bring you closer to God. That is so true. Oh, that's a beautiful statement. And then one thing when I realized when you find people that do show love, you gotta show it back. That was beautiful. I gotta show it back. Oh, so sweet. I'm gonna start inviting people to my church. They come down to the church because it's fun too. Anyway, guys, did I make any sense? Like in this video, what do you think? I know it always makes sense, but how do you think? What do you guys think about it? Did you get anything out of it? And I want to talk about, ooh, I know what to talk about next time. Y'all love relationship stuff, but I don't like to talk about relationships because I don't know about them. You said if I'm single or what? Yes, I'm single. I am single. I'm single. You said, oh, that's too bad. Why you say that? Another one of y'all too much. Like, I don't want you either. I gotta find a man that I could feel with. That's it. I gotta feel like a man is solid with me. I know how you know the feeling. I know the feeling when I got a guy that I'm gonna stay with. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. So I'll know. I'm following God's plan for my life. I'm following God's plan for my life. That's it. Because I could know the feeling when somebody is right for me. Nobody to snatch me up, honey. Nobody didn't snatch me up. Well, it's like I'm not in a relationship. I will date, like go out, but I'm not in a relationship. I'll go like, hey, if somebody wants to go, I'll go. But The connection hasn't been mutual. There hasn't been any mutual connection. And I feel like when, yeah, that's true. I feel like when the connection is on both ends, mutual, that's when the bond. But if it's one-sided, makes no sense. Oh, you want to do a live? You got quite live about what? Tell me. What do you want me to talk about? For me, my heart gotta be with the person. My heart gotta be with the person. You already know. It's just like how you know when you. It's just woman's intuition. You know when the right person for you. Thank you. You know when the right person's for you. That's it. You'll feel it. You'll know this guy. I just know. I'll know. Any guy that I ever wanted to be with, and I had strong feelings, it was a reason for that relationship. It was a reason for it, and it lasted. It lasts. It might have been my last relationship might have been a little toxic, but it was beneficial for me, and I was. Oh, you want to talk about relationships? That's what I'm talking about, relationships now. Like, oh, but I really work 5 days a week, right? And then I try to do the YouTube as much as I can, and I want to do more. So when it comes to relationships, I gotta really like a man. I have to have a certain feeling for a man, period. I gotta trust, not trust, because obviously it's not trusting, but I gotta trust myself when I'm feeling. Y'all love relationships. I'm not gonna do all these relationship stuff. How about destiny and purpose and your money? Okay, we'll talk about relationship, yes. But what about money, like work? Let's talk about making some money and saving and building. What's about that? What do you think about talking about money? Because y'all love relationship. Every man this, man that. You're too hot tail. Every time man this, man that. Like, ugh, tired of it. Tired of them. Why we don't talk about getting some money? All right, let's talk about relationships. Yes, yes. But let's talk about something else other than relationship. I like to talk about women drama. And I like talking about how women are with each other. I like talking about that. Because I've been in the salon for so many years, so I know about it. I've been around women. I just know, I study women, I know about women and the behavior. Woman drama, right? I love woman drama is one of my favorite topics. Girl talk. I like talking about men too. But I haven't had a man that when I get in a relationship, it gotta be somebody I really like. I'm serious, and it's grown folks' time now. It's 9 o'clock. I want a guy that I want. I don't care if lust take over me. But I'm not gonna rush into nothing with no man. I'm not rushing into nothing. But I gotta get a man that I want. That is. Oh, have a woman came to you about a man? Oh yes, a woman did approach me about my ex, honey. She wasn't getting him. Yes, with my ex, a woman did approach me about her, and she used to call me every day about him. Call me, blowing up his mouth. I didn't care. I didn't care. I wanted that man. Sis, this girl, when I first got with my ex, I didn't care. This woman called me every day, fighting me. She wanted to fight me outside over this man. She wanted to fight me. I didn't care. Do you understand me? Yes, she came to me woman to woman. Yes. So woman, just like man, we both was like that. Like that relationship, only the thing, I can't really talk too much. There was a really bad relationship. Good, it was good and bad. I wouldn't say it was bad, because honestly it was good and bad. But mostly good. It was mostly good, but I can't really say too much because if I really said too much, I want to say some. I'm gonna say some things, right? Because I gotta keep it real on this channel. I gotta keep it real. So I could say some stuff. She called me every day about this man. She wanted to fight me over this man. First of all, the first day I went out with this man, I was like, I want this man. The first day I went out with this man, it was just, you know, when a man is so bad, he's a bad guy, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. You know, when a man is a bad guy, but he's so solid and sexy, you could jump on him and he doesn't even move, like he's so solid. Woo, child. I was like, I want this man. I need this man. I need this man. I didn't give a damn. You know, the toxicity. I could really get down and deep about this relationship, about this girl calling me about this man. Let me tell you something. First of all, this man did a lot for me, put it that way. I can't really say everything in the details. I gotta really piece it together and write down what I want gonna say, but it was this man. I wanted this man, honey. That's all I gotta say. She was calling me, oh, he's this, he's that. Oh, she was calling me, oh, he's at my house. I didn't give a damn. We're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna go back and forth. I don't give a damn. That's why. Crazy or something? Yeah, so a woman did challenge me, but the man, he did a lot. He helped me a lot. So he helped me a lot. I could tell you this. He helped me a lot. So a lot. I'm honest to God. He helped me a lot. So she was like, oh, he's not paying. I was like, is he paying your rent? I asked her, is he paying your rent? And she was like, no. I was like, what? He's not paying your rent? All right. Anyhow, but she was like, oh, he's gonna, she was telling him, oh, she's a gold digger. She just wants stuff from you. Oh, God, this is so much drama with that relationship. So, yes, a man, it was a very bad relationship, good and bad, though, because I can't say it was bad because it's complicated, but I liked it. I'm not going to lie. I like most of it. I like most of it because the toxicity I didn't like. You know those bad guys? Ladies, be honest with me, and we're keeping it real. You know those bad guys that's so sexy? Tell me if you know about it. Those type of guys. Not anymore. I wouldn't ever, but I didn't know he was that bad. Like, when he said to me, he said, you sure you could, do you know those bad, their body is so sexy. And it's just like, they're so strong. And you could jump on them and they don't even move. You know those sexy guys? Those type of guys, when their body is set like how 50 Cent body set when he first came, when he first did Get Rich or Die Trying, that sexy body, every muscle from head to toe. That type of body. That and they tick and they just, Lord Jesus. Yeah, so God, I didn't give a damn because when I saw that man, my eye was already, I said that's my man. When I saw that man, I already just put that in my mind. That's my man. It's just like a thought that came in my head. I didn't even know how bad he was. I didn't know about his background. Nothing. I just saw the lust. All the lust. I was like, that's my man. Period. I didn't care. When I said it was my man, I said, I'm going to get this man. I said it point blank. There was no doubt in my mind. I said, I'm going to get this man. Period. There's no doubt about it. That's one thing I'm sure of. When I say it's my man and it's something I'm sure of, I know I'm going to get this guy. So I told, she was calling me on the phone and blowing up my phone. Oh, I'm going to fight you. I'm just like, blocked. I went to the police actually too. I did go to the police. But That didn't stop me. Like, it's crazy. All the warning signs and all the fighting I had to do to get this guy, right? All the one, and I guess I was in love with the toxicity. Was it worth it? Yes, it was worth it. Definitely. The bad part, was it worth it? You know what I think? I believe that everything that happened in your life makes you who you are. Honestly, to be honest with you, when you think about it, when I think about it, if that whole situation and that relationship never happened, I wouldn't even be the person I am today. To be honest, so it's a thing like everything happened in life to make you who you are. Like every experience you have to go through to experience to be the person that you are today. And I don't regret it. I'll tell you more drama about it though. If y'all want me to get drama, I want my girls, my regulars to come though. When I'm telling you about girl drama and girl talk, my regulars have to be there because a lot of men be on the live sometimes. Hi. But it was worth it. I want a guy that's a solid guy, yo. I don't care. A solid guy that he knows he want me. He's not gonna ever doubt like, oh, I don't know if I want to be with you. I don't want to claim. That's a turn off for me. If a guy doesn't really want to like make a commitment, I might like him, but he can go ahead. If a guy, I'm serious. Like for me, a turn off. I don't know how this got into a relationship. My channel is the truth. Thank you, boo. Send me a thank you whenever you can, right? And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But one thing I want to say, right? Um, when it comes to relationships, I can't be with a guy if he's not all in with me. I'm sorry. I can't be with a guy if he's not all like you're my girl, you're my woman. If he's not claiming me, I don't want him. I just don't want him. You could go, you could kick rocks. I'm not gonna prove myself because you ain't all of that. Because if you was all of that, you would have know what it was. If you was all of that, you would have know what time it was. If you was all of that, because obviously you ain't all of that. That's just me. I can't. I'm not into a guy that is not into me. I'm just not. If you're not into me, cool. Yes, everybody get their feelings hurt a little bit, but I'm just like the passion that I have with my ex, the passion, we was into each other. That's why. Stay true to me. Yeah, we was into each other. He was into me. He made me feel validated. We validated each other. The passion was very toxic though. Like, woof. Toxic passion. But I know that was my guy. I didn't give a damn. I said, that's my man. He belongs to me. That's how I felt. Even though it might be toxic, hello, black love. But I'm only into a guy that's into me, that wants me, wants to claim. If you're not into me, I'm not into you. We don't have that. We're not locked in. Like, we're not locked in. If we dated briefly, that doesn't mean we had a strong bond. Dating is dating. We never had a bond. We just dated. I had 3 solid relationships in my life. 3, that's it. And 3 men. That's it. If we went on a date, that doesn't mean we're in a relationship. We just went on a date. I could tell you that my solid relationships were all toxic. And I'm the common denominator. So maybe I got to work on myself. Toxic lover. Toxic lover. Men love to get beat in the head with a frying pan. Just kidding. Don't listen to me. Anyway, guys, I'm getting a little hot and I'm just getting tired. So I'm gonna get off of here because this is hot. This long sleeve thing is hot. I'm sweating. I don't know if I said some foolishness at the end because I am hot and I'm tired. I'm not tired. I'm just hot. No, honestly, if I really told y'all the truth about my life, I think y'all know I've been seeing some stuff. Y'all know I seen some stuff. But if y'all really knew the real Janique, oh my God, you'd be like, damn, Neek. You'll probably give me a hug and a kiss. You'll be like, oh, I love you, Nick. If you knew the real me, you'll probably give me a hug and a kiss. Okay, so as a brown Latina woman, it's negative worship, light skin, etc. I'm light, but channel not good to me because beauty comes in all colors. Yeah, beauty come in all colors. Oh, thank you, colorism. Thank you. You talk about my other video about colorism. All right, cool. I got you. Yeah, I hate colorism and I hate racism. Like, it's just so discriminate. Like, why are you bringing down people? They didn't do, it's just like people that they just met you and they hate you because of the color. That's wrong. That is wrong. That's wrong. You shouldn't worship nobody because of the color of their skin, and you shouldn't dislike nobody because of the color of their skin. Your skin is your epidermis, right? That is there to protect you, your organs. That's what your skin is for. And it's the color is because of your genetics and your ancestry. I don't like that whole colorism and racism stuff. But since I'm treated badly because of the color of my skin, at times by certain races of people, I still got to speak out about it. But thank you for your support. I really appreciate that with the whole color, because it's wrong. It's wrong, and we have to speak out about it. Racism and color, they're the same. Hate is hate, no matter how you slice it. Anyway. Oh, at beauty. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna look at her channel. Okay, let me see if I can screenshot, because every time, the thing about it, anyhow, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night. I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna put it on my community board when I'm